Guys, it's been a hot minute since I've opened up an RC Box Club box on the channel. We've had a whole bunch of banger boxes, but this is a really, really special one because this is the first box of our new partnership with a super freaking cool brand. We have a whole bunch of cool brands that we send out product for, but this is a new one. This package is happy to see you. That's what it says on there. If you're wondering where our old boxes went, we still have our old boxes, but the product in this box won't fit in there. So we had to use this other box. Oh my God. We packaged them pretty well. The team does a great job. All right, a write up. The value of this box is 90 bucks. It does not cost 90 bucks, but the value of the box is 90 bucks. I'm not gonna show you the shirt because the shirt will give it away. Guys, we partnered up with MIP, and in this box, we sent out the new MIP tool bag. I love this tool bag. I don't even have to bust it out because I'm already using it. But in this box, you get the new MIP tool bag, which I'm gonna show you why this tool bag is so awesome. You also get the MIP 2.0 ball driver. Now the reason why we chose the 2.0 ball driver is because not only is it extremely useful, it helps you get those 3mm screws at angles, but MIP is known for how strong their tools are, and the 2.0 ball driver is known on how easy it breaks. MIP wasn't scared. They said, send that 2.0 ball driver, we ain't afraid. This thing is legit. The MIP and RC Box Club collab sticker sheet. Obviously orange and black. Halloween, guys, October. And then the really, really cool, look at that. They even give me my size. That was nice of them. Fluorescent orange MIP RC Box Club shirt. Oh, that looks so good. If you don't know what RC Box Club is, it is a monthly subscription box where you essentially get a mystery box of RC goodies every month. This is what came in the box this month, which I think is a mega banger. I'll put a link in the description below, but let me show you why this tool bag is so freaking awesome. It has a spot for all your speed tips. Not only is it a nice bag that's laid out really nice, it's nice and rigid, it looks clean, but it's the first tool bag that I know of that comes with the speed tip section. Freaking love it, guys. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. Hot. Earlier this month when I was at NRHSA, I had the pleasure of running to a gentleman named Robin Dean. I believe he might be the owner and creator of Dean's Connectors. If you don't know what I'm talking about the company that makes these guys, the T-Plug, also known as the Dean's Connector. Well, he did a really cool demo for me at the convention, and I'm not gonna lie, what he showed me blew my mind. My understanding of connectors was wrong. I always thought the bigger the connector, the more it can handle. Instead of me trying to explain it to you, I'm just gonna show you guys a demo because it was absolutely mind-blowing. Enjoy. All right, guys, we're here with Dean's. The guys who make Dean's Connectors, they're gonna do a little demo of like currents and stuff. So I'm just gonna hand it off to him. And we're gonna see what he has to show us because he's got some cool stuff down here.
All right, so this test board right here, it's our connectors here in the middle here, and the middle here. This is not ours, this is actually a clone. It's actually dark blue. And so what we're testing here, we're putting, it's like 15 or 20 amps through this circuit. And when we clip the meter on, we're testing the voltage drop. That can be converted into, with a formula, into the actual resistance of each of these connectors. But for practical purposes, we're just looking at this number. So that's an IC3. This is a clone, not our connector, but it will plug into ours, which I don't recommend. That's looking at 4.8. This is another clone. 5.4. This is an XT60. 4.3, and this is our plug. So this is a genuine Dean's connector, which makes a difference.
Whoa.
And net voltage drop is 1.
So that's the voltage drop. So net voltage drop is 1. All the other ones were well over 3.
Some of these, now you will hear that people think, you know, a Dean's plug can't handle the power. That's because of these two clones are as good as they get in the copies.
Right.
And they have 3 to 4 times more resistance. But when you come over here, now there we're basically 1 again.
1, right.
Now here's a bad clone. And it's this kind of thing that hurts our reputation.
Oh my goodness.
So
what? So that's the voltage drop.
Yeah.
And these are all over Amazon and stuff.
Right. And so if people think of this as being a Dean's plug,
right,
that's not correct.
That's crazy. I did not know it was that significant.
I mean, we're an aerospace quality connector. These are all consumer grade. You know, it's all about the money.
Right.
I mean, everybody needs to make a profit, but we're here to provide the best possible product.
Dude, that is insane.
And we're the original designer. I mean, we manufacture in-house. We're the only American-made connector.
Wow. So I'm curious about this side because I use some of these bigger connectors now, like the XT60s, so it will compare to the big XT60s and the IC5s then.
So now this is in parallel.
Okay.
So think of this, if you're a NASCAR fan, you know what a restrictor plate is? You go to the super speedways, they put a restrictor plate on. Right. What is that? It's something between the carburetor, the fuel injection, and the manifold. It's a plate, I don't know how thick they are, probably a ½ or inch.
Right.
And it's a restriction.
Right.
So they don't go too fast.
Right.
Here's your circuit, and here's your restrictors. We're putting, I don't know, 140, 150 amps or here, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, we're not on DC. Okay, we got 51, call that 52 amps going through there. We got 51 amps going through there. Well, we got 60 going through there. That's a 20% increase.
Wow, that's insane.
And obviously it's smaller, it's lighter.
And usually for me, at least my understanding of connectors, I like to use the bigger ones because I think it's going to be less on heat. But you're saying yours is even going through more electricity going through that deal.
It's more efficient. And, you know, for me, the crazy thing is seeing everybody with the adapters. You know, you got a car with a small plug, an XT60 or an EC or whatever. Right. And you got these, the bigger ones, and yada yada, and you go all the way up to QS8s.
Yeah, those are huge.
Yes, they are. That connector weighs almost 1/10 of a pound.
Yeah.
So if you're running a quarter scale plane and you're running 2 packs of series or parallel, or you're running a drag car, if you got 3 connectors, you got a quarter of a pound of connectors.
That's insane. A quarter of a pound of connectors. That is crazy. I did not know. And I think you're spot on with the kind of the knockoff Dean's connectors, T-plugs. Some of those fail, and we assume that they're all the same.
Yeah. No, no comparison.
That is insane. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That was a really cool demo. I appreciate it. So there you have it, guys. Dean's connectors are really, really good. It's crazy because for the longest time when I first got an RC, it was Dean's connectors. That's all that we ran. And now that he brought up the fact that there were a lot of imitation Dean's connectors out there and that they were giving them a bad name, that is kind of when they started to drop off for me. I started to have some fail. I started getting a lot of heat problems and I stopped using them. More than likely, I was probably using one of the cheaper consumer grade connectors out there that look like Dean's. Crazy. So if you want to get Dean's connectors, I'll put a link in the description below. Make sure it's the Dean's brand. Apparently the new ones are black. The ones I found on A-Main are actually white, but so long it comes in that Dean's packaging, which looks like basically a plastic bag that's sealed up, should be good to go. It's crazy, guys. Still blows my mind.